أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. کسایی که ذکر
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم.
به غیر فارس و غیر عربی را در نماز گفتن اشکال نداره. در قنوت که اولشون مرحوم شیخ صدوق ظاهرا رضوان الله علیه
Those who say that is it's permissible to say other the qunut other than in Arabic. But this is not specific to qunut, it could be any part of the namaz. And then he should the qira'at of the surah and the dhikr, sujood or ruku' should be in Arabic. Other than that, it can be in Farsi, like qunut. It can be in Farsi or other languages other than Arabic. When he said awla, which is a term for its permissibility, so he's made it very simple. He's solved all the most of the problems. The language that we have is it's only in this world. In the akhirah, in the hereafter, or on the day of judgment, it's not known that there's going to be a specific language that is Arabic. Could be something else. We don't know. Awla could be ahwat, could be precaution, or could be a fatwa.
ببینید چی حقه چی حکمه، اینو باید از ادله استفاده کرد. اما اگر
to identify what is right and what is a ruling, we should get it from the evidences, from the narrations. And if there is doubt, we can't get anything from the evidences, then we have to lean on hukm, ruling, rather than right. The word ahaq doesn't mean that it is a right and not a ruling. This is mentioned in Mughni and other works. The term afal tafdil, the principle, main fundamental is tafdil, is to prefer one thing over. The word ahaq doesn't mean that other people have the right and this one has more right. Ahaq means he has the right. Not that some other people have the right, but he has more right to it than I. No, it hasn't been established according to common norms. Another term, حق أن يتبع, which is in the Quran, this means this is the one to follow. Not that this is better to follow and there are other ways to follow. So the default value would be to say this is hukm, this is a ruling, and not haq or right. If one waives it, then it doesn't become obsolete, like inheritance. No. And for example, in talaq raj'i, is it mandatory that one comes back to his wife? No, it's just permissible. In raj'i talaq, it means the husband can come back to his wife without a new aqd, a new marriage contract during the waiting period. As far as I remember, this has no chain of narration, and it's not practiced. It hasn't been practiced. No one has acted upon it. Muhaqqiq in Shirazi, he's got. The Muhaqqiq has an expression which some others have said that this means that there is some evidence, but what evidence is it? What is the chain of narration? Whatever? No, there is. Who has said that? We don't know. So it's nothing to be taken serious. So when by default they have accepted that this is not right, how can we practice it? It's like it's like, for example, when someone performs ziyarah on behalf of someone else, and that ziyarah includes salah. There's no problem with that. But what you're saying is that means that we want to do something which no one has practiced before, and there is no evidence for its acceptance. There is a debate as to the wali of the deceased. Is it the eldest son or all the heirs? So if we say that wali is the deceased wali is his eldest son, wali means he has authority, he has walaya.
در اینجا چی میشه؟ تعطیل میشه، کجا دفنش کنم؟ بالنتیجه میدونم دفن کردن میخوان نبش کنن، یه عده میگن نبش کنیم ببریم عتباتی که اینجا میگن نه. بالنتیجه
So if in the case of the deceased who's been buried, if there is dispute as to whether they should be exhumed and taken to Karbala or not, then they have to come to a conclusion. This has unqualified nature, so I can't see how can we have restriction on it.
حرمت شرعی نداره، حرمت عقلی داره. مقدمه حرام یه حرام یعنی کسی که فرض کنید 10 قدم
someone who wants to do something haram,
این 11 تا حرام انجام نداده که هر یه قدمش یه حرام باشه، یه حرامش انجام داده، اما حرام عقلیه.
Well, there is something which is haram by rationale, in the sense that if someone takes 10 steps to go to do something haram and he does the haram, then it doesn't mean he hasn't done 11 steps, because for each step is committed. So the 10 steps that he's taken are not actually haram per se, but they are leading to haram. So at the end of the day, he's done one haram. As for those 10 steps, these are they're considered as from the rational point of view is haram, because it's leading to that. Yeah, the Urwa says there is no objection to that, and according to commentaries, most have accepted this.
صاحب عروه این را داره نسبت به کسی که بالغ خیال میکرده بالغ نیست، استصحاباً به عنوان مستحب حج انجام داده، بعد بالغ بوده. خلاصه اشکال نداره. نماز ظهر عصر
the author of the Urwa
مستحبه، راستی هم به عنوان مستحب میخونده.
For example, he thought he's not baligh and he performed Hajj as a mustahab act, and he realized that he is baligh, or performed Zuhr and Asr namaz thinking they were mustahab, but it wasn't. همین گفت، بعضی گفتن غالبا قبول نکردن، بعضی از متأخرین فرمودن تقیید اینجا معنا نداره. Some of the later scholars have said
قید نیت لازم نباشه.
that applying restriction to it is not accepted.
کیه که اینجوری قصد کنه؟ بله چرا؟ عرض کنم بعضی فرمودن، خود من میگم اگه تقیید بکنه یعنی راستی تقیید کنه نه باطله، یعنی نیت واقع.
If one would be restrictive on this, then it's batil. Then that means that he hasn't fulfilled, he hasn't discharged the obligation that he has.
مکرر از متقدمین توی عبادات، خیلی از عبادات اسم نیت اصلا نیوردن، چون انسان خالی از نیت یعنی داعی. اونم روایاتی هم که داره.
In fact, some scholars haven't even mentioned the niyyah, because it goes without saying that they have niyyah. Someone always has a niyyah to do so. For example, someone wants to eat and they ask him, what do you want to do? He says, I want to eat. Then they say, I want to eat meal. Then this is niyyah. So more than that, we don't need. There's no need for it.
نه معنیش اینه به اضافه بر داعی یه چیزی دیگه لازمه. همین که عروه داره ظاهرا ندیدم احدی هم خلاف کرده باشه.
It has it in the urwa, and I haven't seen anyone objecting to that.
یعنی آیه یا روایت، نه آیه داره نه روایت، عمومات
Shar'i evidence is either ayah or riwayah, either a verse or a narration.
خود یکی از مرحوم والد ما خدا رحمتش کنه همین اشکال میرزای قمی داشتن، انصراف، فارقش انصراف.
Our late father, he used to have a criticism of this Mirza Qumi, the late Mirza Qumi.
میدونم این جواب میرزای قمیه که غالبا اشکال نکردن. منم همین
This is the answer of Mirza Qumi, and most have not objected to that. Our late father, he used to have precaution on this. Yeah, when it comes to precaution, there is a wide expanse. Even that is not proven. Even that is not proven. A child, its wilaya is in the hands of the father. The father is the wali, or the authority of the child.
عمد و سهوش اینجا فرق نمی کنه.
Whether it's deliberate or otherwise, or inadvertent, this is irrespective, because there is a probability this is part of namaz, and it's sufficient that there is probability.
در صورتی که یه رکعت را متصل خوند، این دلیل همین قدر میگیره. اگه متصل نخوند، چه عن عذرن چه عن غیر عذرن، دلیل اینجا رو نمیگیره. نمازش دلیلی نداره که صحیح بوده.
So if one doubts as to whether he's prayed 3 rak'ah and 4 rak'ah and he assumes it's 4 rak'ah and he performs 1 rak'ah ihtiyat, if he does it immediately after the namaz, then that is covered by the instruction, by the narration. But if not, then it is not covered, and therefore he needs to repeat the namaz. As I said, he needs to repeat the namaz.
صید الله معناش اینه که متعارف بوده سابقا بعضی طغات میرفتن صید میکردن و مینداختن.
At the time, Sayyid Allah means they used to go hunting just for fun. So some of the tyrants of the time, they used to go and hunt an animal and then discard it. He just wanted to show that he's good in shooting and hunting. He used to kill the animal and leave it. And because this is Masih that, so he needs to, there is a specific reason that he needs to pray his namazes in full. It doesn't make any difference whether the animal is halal to eat or not. It applies to both. It doesn't apply, it's not restricted to halal meat animal. The benefit of hunting, it's not just in order to go and hunt and use the animal to eat it, but in fact he could sell it. So that is the hunting which is permissible. Or he hunts something to give it to his own animals like dogs and whatever. So it isn't for his own consumption, immediate consumption alone, but it's for whatever benefit that he may have, either selling it or otherwise. This is the one which is permissible. But the game, the hunting for fun is not permissible.
مگه پیغمبر صلی الله علیه و آله نمیدونستن؟ حتما میدونستن. لحاظا چه اشکال داره؟
Didn't the Prophet know, sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi? Of course he did. There's no doubt that he did.
لحاظا تو همون روایت انما اخوی بینکم در ذیلش داره که اگر کسی میدونه
In that same narration,
نگه چون پیغمبر صلی الله علیه و آله
in the same narration, he says, I make judgment between you. If someone knows that what he's claiming is not right and he doesn't have the right to it, and he make false presentation and I make judgment in his benefit, then he will secure a place in hell. I will just my judgment is on the surface, according to the evidence presented to me, and not according to my knowledge of ghaib, of the unseen.
همین حضرت فرمود قاضی حکم میکنه اما فایده نداره این حکمه. ثمرش نظام در جامعه، به نتیجه نظام در جامعه است. این ثمره عقلایی هم.
The benefit of the ruling of the judge is to have order in society. As I said, the Prophet said that he should, if I make the judgment for someone who knows deliberately he make deception, then he shouldn't think that, oh, because the Prophet has made the judgment that is right. But you have secure place in hell.
این را مرحوم آسد هبت الدین شهرستانی رضوان الله علیه یک کتابی داره راجع به
the late Hebat al-Din Shahristani
الان تو ذهن
has said in his,
بکنید بیانش کرده
he's mentioned that I can't remember exactly the book. The name of the book is Al-Hayatul Islam by Hebat al-Din Shahristani. You should refer to that book.
این محل خلافه که اصلا قاضی به علمش میتونه عمل بکنه یا نه.
This is a difference of opinion. There is a difference of opinion.
فرق نمیکنه چون پیغمبر اسوه هستن. بله لهذا گفتن قضیتون واقع است.
And that's why the Prophet said what he said. And there is a different opinion as to whether the judge, other than the Ma'sumin, can they act according to their knowledge or not? Can they give ruling according to their knowledge or not? My late brother, my late brother said that if there is a way to investigate and find the truth, then he should delay the ruling until investigation is done. But most other scholars have not made this specific instruction.
اینجور نکنه انفاق بکنه و اینجور نکنه خدای مزدی میده وقتی مزدش بیشتره یعنی ظاهرش اینه.
If according to what you're saying that he doesn't have it and then he gets money and makes infaq donation, then of course Allah will give him reward for that.
یعنی قدری که ظهور هست ظهور حجت، قدری که ظهور هست اون ظهور حجت.
وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطاهرين.
هلا بخيت دامي عافية باكر تنادي هلا بخيت بعد شنو الوادي مورانا وحنا نوقف جدا يا